I've played a bunch of 4-player co-op games in my life, but none of them have compared to the sheer magnitude of Helldivers 2, because this game has sparked the creation of things as little as memes, funny videos, but also things as big as propaganda that has sparked genuine patriotism for a fictional planet. And that is just something else, because I've never seen so many people in the gaming community united as one to fight for a singular game. And honestly, that's just a sight to behold.
FTL jump successful.
In Helldivers 2, the main mission is basically to liberate planets. We got automaton planets to liberate, and we also got Terminid planets to liberate. But sometimes we get campaign missions sent over by Super Earth to liberate certain planets, and the most recent campaign was for Tien Quan. And the reason why it's so special is because this is the planet where they make mechs. And a few days before the major order of Tien Quan was when the Patriot exosuits, otherwise known as the mechs, were announced to be in full production, and they were gonna be ready soon. And I swear to God, you can really feel people salivating for this damn thing. Like, you can almost feel it through the screen. But the reason why there was even a major order for Tien Quan in the first place was because the factories where they were making the mechs were actually getting attacked, and it halted production. So we all had to go over there and liberate the planet, because we have been getting our asses beat on ground on this planet. It's like we are just fighting these hordes of automatons with lasers, cannons, rockets, missiles. We've been fighting these Terminids that have literally just been squishing us. They're squishing us like bugs. So when we were given the chance to finally have a bigger weapon to fight against these guys with, hell yeah, we were gonna go. And everybody, I mean everybody, was ready. There's probably people that responded the millisecond that announcement came out and went to that planet just because they wanted mechs to come out. And the thing is, we liberated that planet, and I do say we because I was in there. I was in there kicking some ass. Also dying, but that's beside the point. We liberated that planet so fast that the devs didn't even expect it. We liberated it 4 times faster than they were expecting, just to show you how thirsty we were for those mechs. And let me tell you, these mechs were worth every single damn Helldiver that we lost in Tien Quan. I mean, look at me liberate all these bugs. My only problem is that you could blow yourself up if you turn to the side while firing a rocket at the same time. No! But it's a beautiful thing because we as a community came together to liberate that one planet. I have never seen so many people say, like, brothers in arms, Helldivers, we need to liberate this damn planet and we need to do it now. Spill oil. And it was beautiful because even though individually we were probably all getting our asses beat, we know that we liberated that planet together as a community, as fellow Helldivers, and that is... Ooh, that's beautiful. Hey, Future Pepin here. Since making this video, there's actually another major order, which was to activate the Terminid control system on these 4 planets, so that they could release the Termicide and permanently halt the Terminid's advance. The crazy thing is, we had a week, only a week, to liberate these 4 planets, but we actually managed to do it, which is nuts because just like the other major order, we didn't even need the whole time. Now, so far, there hasn't been any effects other than a few people out there spotting some flying Terminids called Shriekers. But honestly, I don't think they're real. I mean, I'm just gonna trust this guy right here who says bugs for sure can't fly. I mean, who are you gonna trust? Some rogue Helldivers out there or the guy that has a direct contact to the Super Earth Ministry of Truth? It really is sick though to see the community be so diehard for this game, because no matter what major order comes through, there are just players standing by waiting to liberate. Even now when there's no major order, as of making this video, people are still wanting more. But even before the liberation of Tien Quan, when people were still fiending to get into this game, waiting at queue times that lasted for hours on hours, there was a little known planet that we were all trying to liberate together, unofficially, no campaign this time, called Malevelon Creek, otherwise known as Space Vietnam.
FTL jump successful.
Malevelon Creek was basically considered the front lines of the automaton sector, and personally that's where I dropped into like the first time I got into the game. Even though the tutorial was like teaching us how to fight bugs, I said fuck that because of the fact that I saw propaganda on TikTok. But that propaganda is one of the reasons why I dropped at Malevelon Creek first, because I was like, everybody else is spilling oil, I gotta spill oil too. And I genuinely believe that there are some people who bought Helldivers 2 just because of like like the genuine patriotism that you feel when looking at these posters. I swear to God, because all of the Helldivers, we're fighting for Super Earth. And even up till this day, Malevelon Creek still isn't like fully liberated. We're still going at it, and people are still called to spill oil on those planets. It doesn't matter if you die, you gotta spill oil. And my friends, when they got into the game, we didn't even touch the Terminid planets until we were like level 20, which takes like a few hours of game time to actually get into. We were just fully getting our asses beat every single day and every single hour on Malevelon Creek and other automaton like planets. And speaking of my friend group, this game actually also kind of revived my friend group in a certain way. Most of the time, the only team games we really play were like Minecraft, and that's only at a certain time of year whenever we actually want to play. But Helldivers 2 made us actually forget that we had real lives in the first place, that we actually had jobs. We were staying up pretty damn late playing this game. Even though we've only been playing this game for a few short weeks, my friends and I have made so many memories on this game, blowing ourselves up, barely making it through to finish a mission when the Super Destroyer already left, getting our souls crushed because we didn't finish a mission, and we basically just spent 40 minutes doing nothing, but it was still fun.
They're probably gonna immediately take off.
It's been a long time since there's been a game good enough to capture our attention week after week, especially since my group of friends are the type to be what's the next game Andes. Helldivers 2 has been our reliable source of comfort and stress relieving, which goes to show how great this game really is. Helldivers 2 has become one of my favorite games of honestly all time. In a world filled with AAA games, sorry, quadruple A games, we still have stuff that shine like this one. And the devs in the community, you could really tell there's like a love and passion for this game, and it's honestly a beautiful thing to see. This game has only been here for a short while, but the degree of freedom you feel in this game is unlike any other. The fact that the things you do has a direct impact on the story feels gratifying. Even when you're just getting spawn camped by the same 4 biospheres every time you land, you're still making a difference. And the fact that you know that other people are also pushing towards that same shared goal feels great, whether the outcome is good or bad. And that same shared goal of liberation is what has built this community. The art, the memes, the propaganda, the videos, it makes the world feel so much more alive, but the community itself is alive. The fact that the now infamous Joel is out there doing who knows what makes this experience feel unique, and the community aren't the only ones active because the devs are listening and are actually interacting with the community like what Peel said and taking an active role in talking about this game, and this has built a stronger relationship with the community. Like, you can actually tell that the devs care and love this game. At the end of the day, we just bought a game about killing robots and squashing bugs, but the gaming community, which is usually so spread out and divided most of the time, came together, united as one, to just liberate a few fictional planets and kill said robots, squish said bugs, and just play a fun fucking game and become a true united community. And that's a beautiful thing. And honestly, all I gotta say is keep spilling oil and squashing those bugs, Helldivers.